New developments in the case of the Springfield woman accused of killing her infant son and throwing his body into a dumpster. Good evening, I'm Brandy Smith.
And then Kate Renner, Angelica Swartout's defense wants a judge to suppress incriminating statements Swartout made to the days leading up to her arrest. KEZI 9 News reporter Jeff Skripek is live in the studio with tonight's top story at 5.
Well, Brandy and Kate, Swartout's lawyers say Springfield police investigators violated both the state and the federal constitution in the manner detectives questioned Swartout, and that her Miranda rights were violated from their first interaction. According to court documents obtained by KEZI 9 News, the lawyers for Angelica Swartout want a judge to throw out any or all statements and evidence gathered by Springfield police in the 2 days leading up to Swartout's arrest for allegedly killing her newborn baby boy Lucius.
The officer used dishonest and misleading tactics in trying to talk with our client and led her into saying things that aren't true.
According to a 30-page motion to suppress prepared by her attorneys, Swartout was subjected to a stop without reasonable suspicion the day Springfield police questioned her at Crossland Motel, Swartout's place of work. Swartout's lawyers say their client, like any other ordinary person, didn't feel free to leave or end the interaction after being confronted and directed by police officers, including Sergeant David Lewis.
We were at the initial stage of an investigation to find out if anything had actually occurred. It's no different than getting a tip or getting some kind of information that needs to be followed up on.
The document also alleges Swartout should have been read her Miranda rights before the initial interaction with police on December 7th, and that when they were read to her the following day, Swartout wasn't in a position to make a knowing and valid waiver of her right against self-incrimination, a violation of her rights.
When he says things like, "You need to tell us the truth," that varies from "you have the right to remain silent."
Sergeant Lewis, though, is confident he and other officers involved followed the law and are prepared to say so in court.
We want to see that this baby gets a say, and all we can do is follow the law and let the cards fall where they do.
Springfield Police Sergeant David Lewis says he expects a judge to make a decision on the motion to suppress sometime in October. Live in the studio, Jeff Skripek, KEZI 9 News.